Hey, what's going on? This is Curry Porter, and this is my advanced audio self-evaluation video. We at the end of the month. This was a fun month. It was a fun class. We got to work on a project and build it from scratch. And so, what the assignment was, we had several video, like commercials, actually, that's what they were, we can choose from. And we had to create a dialogue for the video, music for the video, sound effects, and make it come to life, make it our own. And so the project I chose was called the Farm Project, and it comes on, and you just see like a landscape of hills and sky at the dawning of a sunrise, and then you see a guy walking on a farm. Then he's picking vegetables, and then you just see a box of vegetables, and it's for California premium vegetables. And so I had to create a whole dialogue and sound effects and music and everything for it, and it was pretty cool. I love projects that cause me to think and expand my creative capacity. And I got to use Adobe Audition, which is a really cool tool. This with the multi-track system that it has, you can really layer your DIAs over the video, and using the marker, it just really pinpoints exactly where you want to lay your voiceover or your sound effects or whatever it is that you're using. And it's with the great tutorials, it was kind of easy to follow. I had a pretty positive attitude throughout this whole course, and because of that, it kept me going. So I was always optimistic about what was the next assignment, going to be, and so on and so forth. Let's see. I feel like I could receive the better grade on a particular assignment. Probably this last week, I kind of lost a little bit of steam. I had a lot going on. Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that. I had a lot going on in the last week, and sometimes that happens, and I could imagine that really happening, like on a production set. Life happens or whatever the case, but you have to stick to the timeline, stick to the workflow that was created, and try to keep things in order to make it easy as possible in case something do come up. And so, yeah, probably the last week kind of slacked up a little bit. But other than that, I think I did pretty. I know I did pretty good. Actually, as I started working on my project, I realized I wanted to know more about. I always say this in all my videos, like special effects. That's something that I really want to master. I want to master special effects, and even the sound effects as well, using FX. But just being able to create something that's not really real but make it look really real, that's something that I want to really get off into. If I had more time, I would have. I think I just would have. I don't know. If I had more time, I think I did pretty good. Honestly, I think I did pretty good with the time allotted. So I don't know. Usually I have something to say for that, but I think I did pretty good with the time allotted. What could I have done differently to improve my project? I'm gonna have to say it again. I think I did pretty good. You know. Last but not least, how does my experience working with digital audio information support my professional objectives? How would I use this in my career? Well, if what I'm saying, for those who don't know, this is what I wanted to do. I'm already in radio. And so even with radio slash podcasting, you have to, it's a lot of editing and post-production that you have to do. Like even post-production, after you actually record a show live, then you want to go back and start editing it up. You want to chop it up, you know what I'm saying, to maybe if you want to shop it around, or chop it up where you can put segments on your web page, or put segments on like your Instagram or Facebook or what have you. And so even going back after doing the post production, you can add elements that wasn't there when you actually did the initial recording. And so this helps with all of that. So there you have it. That's my self-evaluation. I think I did pretty good. I'll see you guys at graduation in June. Yeah. I'm out.